Right now, I'm rethinking so much in my business. Sharing brand new trainings in my virtual retreat, Elevate, made me think about how I can elevate my business too. Part of this is that I'm going to increase my prices pretty soon. I feel that deep in my soul that this is what I need to do to attract the clients I really want to work with, to deliver outstanding results, and for me and my clients to rise together. This is the container I'm called to create. But, to be completely honest, it's also a bit scary. Choosing the right price for your services, it's difficult for everybody, I think. So today I want to talk about pricing, especially for your online programs like an online course. I'm going to share my pricing strategies with you, the mistakes I made, and what I've learned since I launched my first online course back in 2016. Hey there, welcome to the Blissful Biz podcast. I'm your host, Susanne Reike, here to help yoga and wellness entrepreneurs build a thriving online business. If you're ready to make a bigger impact and earn money online, you are in the right place. Each week you learn about websites, digital products, social media strategies, and what's working now to build your online business. And now let's get started. The most important thing when it comes to pricing is that you need to own your price. You need to have the confidence that what you created is worth this much. Otherwise, your potential customers, they're going to feel that. If you don't put out the positive energy that your course is amazing and totally worth it, if you are not confidently selling it, people are not going to feel confident investing in it. It's an energy exchange. It took me some time to learn that too. And it's why a lot of new entrepreneurs seriously undercharge their services and offers. I know it because I've been there. I was seriously undercharging my services, selling online courses for $200, selling my membership for $29 a month, designing websites for $1,000, creating new offers all the time because I thought this would help me finally earn a sustainable income. What happened instead was that I was feeling overworked, exhausted, and undervalued. It was only when I created a higher priced offer and launched it again and again and again that I saw the results I was looking for. I was earning enough money to make a living, to hire support, and to invest back into my business. But it took me some time to get to that point where I could charge that much with confidence. Which is why it's not working in most cases when a coach tells someone to just raise their prices. So for example, from $200 to $5,000, or they tell you to just start with $5,000. Because who has the confidence to do that, to own a price that's this much higher? Not a lot of people, I tell you that. I want you to price your online offers with confidence. When we would talk about your price or when you would come to me, I would probably tell you to increase it slightly because most of us undercharge, but you need to own it. Ultimately, I want to help you get solid on how you feel about the price you set, to feel confident with it, maybe slightly outside of your comfort zone, but still close enough so you can really get behind it. So how do you get to your sweet spot price? The first thing you need to think about is the value of your program, not the benefits. I don't care about the number of videos or modules or lessons or all that. This doesn't matter. The value is what gets people to buy, to invest, the promised result. For example, when you teach people partner yoga, It's not about the number of poses that they learn. But it could mean that your participants, they develop a much better relationship. They build trust in each other and are less likely to break up or divorce. And when you then know that on average a divorce costs people between $15,000 and $20,000, suddenly your program has a lot of value, right? So it doesn't have to be about making money. Teaching people how to make money is not the only way to ask for premium prices. Another example, a friend of mine is teaching people with anxiety and her program costs thousands of dollars. And people pay that because she successfully communicates the value of living a life without crippling anxiety. So maybe people work for 3 months with her, but the benefits will last them a lifetime. They will have learned the tools to manage their anxiety for the rest of their lives. This is worth something, right? So think about the value of your program. This is the first step. The next step is to define where you want to position your offer. Do you want to offer some of the cheapest but most valuable products in your market? Or maybe you want to be on the high end and offer premium pricing for your premium products? Or do you want to land somewhere in the middle? What others are asking for their online course shouldn't really influence your decision. I like to know what people in my niche are charging, but I don't really let that influence my decision. It can also be that everybody else is charging very little. This doesn't mean that there is no room for a higher priced offer. It could be that people assume that your course is more valuable because it's more expensive, for example. It's really about how you position yourself, no matter what else is out there. It's like, underwear. You can get good quality underwear for a few dollars that does the job perfectly well, or you can spend hundreds of dollars on just one piece that makes you feel very, very special. This is an emotional decision, and emotions play a role in every purchasing decision that we make. It can also be that your offers are too cheap, that someone thinks it can't be good because it's too cheap and that's why they're not buying. And this is definitely not where you want to end up. So when it comes to deciding where in the market you want to land, my recommendation is to look at the top, at the premium level. Because I'm seeing so much competition on the lower price level. Here you have free videos on YouTube. You have cheap online courses, low priced membership. And here you are competing much more around price. And in the medium, in the middle, it's so easy to get lost, right? So you don't really stand out there. While when you look at the premium level, there really aren't as many offers out there. Okay, here's another example. When someone is new to yoga and wants a really good quality course about yoga, that's for beginners and this person, he maybe is a bit of an overachiever and he really wants an experienced teacher who knows what he's talking about and who really offers like premium support and guidance. There's not really anything out there that offers that, right? Premium, especially in the yoga industry, is such an underserved niche. There's a huge opportunity there for you to position yourself accordingly and ask for premium prices. And the final strategy to help you define your price, where does your offer fit in your business model? Is this offer a starter course or is it your signature program, which is usually a bigger program? This can also define where you price your offer. But it doesn't mean that you should start with the low-priced offer starter course. No, definitely not. I would recommend that you start with a premium offer at a high price point, and when you sell that successfully and you earn enough money to invest back in your business, like hire support, pay for ads, right? Invest in tools and coaching. Then you can create offers at a lower price point that are more accessible if you wish to do so. Wanting to create a smaller course, nothing too big. That's playing small. That's giving into fear. That's not what's serving your community in the best way possible. It's your mindset blocks and limiting beliefs. I want you to really be aware of that, to sit with it when this comes up. For example, let's say you have an idea for an amazing program. It's going to be so good, life-changing. But then you think it's maybe too big and you should start with a smaller thing, like a small meditation for beginners course. I know this. It happened to me and I see this happening to my students. This is quite a common scenario. Can you see what's happening here? This is fear, and fear again, and you need to be aware of it, or you need to have a coach who calls you out. This is what I do for my clients. We look at their business model and the value they provide and where they position themselves. And the final step is to come up with 2 or 3 different prices and then to sit with them. Meditate on it. Use tarot cards if you wish. Write the price down or shout it out. How does it feel? Deep in your gut, how does each of those prices feel? Does one of them maybe feel like you are undervaluing yourself? Like if someone would buy your offer for that price, you would feel like you're giving it away too cheaply. Or does one of those prices feel totally crazy, bonkers, way too big for anyone to feel that it's worth this much? Or does it feel just right? So this is the price you want to go with, obviously. It's so important that you feel confident with your price point, that you feel it in your gut. It has to be something you feel truly excited about, and in your heart and in your gut, you know you're getting paid what you're worth. You have to ultimately believe in the value of your price point. Now you might be a little bit scared and thinking, oh my God, so many things to consider when it comes to pricing. Where do you even start? And I want to encourage you to not get lost in the fear of charging what you're worth. You've got to have a real honest conversation with yourself. If you don't want to raise your price, ask yourself why. Is it because you feel like you found the right perfect price point for the value? Or are you just scared to ask for more? You have to be honest with yourself here. But when you decide on that price, you've got to own it. And finally, remember that you can change your prices. You can increase them, and you probably will. It's okay to try things out and experiment, and there's really no reason to be scared of choosing your prices. You can't do it wrong, because the most important thing is to just get started, to put your offer out there. You can always change the price. Just get started. With experience comes confidence, and then it will be easier to ask for higher prices. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so very much for being with me here today. I truly appreciate you tuning in, and I cannot wait to connect with you again next week. Until then, have a wonderful week and bye for now. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Blissful Biz podcast. If you like the show, please leave a review on iTunes. This would mean the world to me. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast to never miss a new episode. To learn more about how to work with me one-on-one, my courses and membership, or to get instant access to freebies, workshops, and more, go to susannereiker.com right now. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time.